guys, we are back again. Okay. We are looking at future radar here. Radar. We are looking at the future of this hurricane. Well, the tropical storm, I should say. And it still looks bad. Let's see if there's a new update on tropical tidbits. So we will have a well, I cannot talk. So oh my god. So this, we want to, you saw it. So you'll have a a hurricane watch. We will probably have a tropical storm watch extending from Mexico, possibly all the way to maybe the border, maybe to Houston, or maybe to Louisiana. Right here is the newest models. This was a few hours ago. And yeah, it still shows this thing going near that Houston to Corpus Christi. Sorry, that Corpus Christi to Houston area. A few models, this one model is showing this actually going to near Houston. This would more than likely be that word. This purple one, the far right purple one, isolated from everybody, will probably be that worst case scenario. Okay, this is not the newest one, but this is going to give us a good idea. All these lines, once again, are what we saw like a few seconds ago. These models and where the track lines are. The black line is all these models congealed into one for like a middle ground of where this run really thinks it'd be. And I want you guys to see these colors. These are category 3 colors right here. You see, the more west it goes, the more intense it would be. You can see literally right here, next to this black dot, there is a red line. So there is still an indication for maybe a chance for this to potentially increase maybe to something more than a category 2. The GFS ensembles are not pointing the brightest picture. They're saying that maybe the one that it could once you intensify where its current track is, so we will have to monitor that. The storm is moving at, what's this? 15 miles an hour. And it's slowing down a lot, and it is expected to slow down even more. Our next major update is going to be around 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Also, for these two depressions, this depression right here is going to be a stronger end depression. This is still going to be forecasted, still going to be a tropical cyclone. This is still forecasted to be a depression in the white, but it's more likely going to be a post. It will be a post. It will be a post cyclone. There's a chance that it may potentially still be something, but I'm not seeing that because look how inland we are. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a post. I mean, the potential is still there. This is more than likely going to be a post. Looking at this site, we're going to check the reflectivity of this hurricane. This is Elliot's a beryl. I want beryl. She'll more than likely, before landfall, re-strengthen and have an eye again. She'll more than likely re-strengthen up until landfall. So I'm going to say we'll more than likely around when it does make landfall. Or is about to make landfall. We will one buster. You know what I want to know, guys? Why there's so much cop cars going around? Like, there are so many cop cars around on my area right now. And no, I do not live in the hood. So, I live in, I don't even know where I live in, what kind of area it's called. A neighborhood, I guess. I don't know. So once this makes landfall once again somewhere over here, the northwestern, northeastern side will more than likely see storm surge impacts. It's gonna be slow moving. It's definitely gonna be an all day flooding event. This thing is still expected to keep its eye. Once again, let me go back. We will still have this thing right here. You know, this tornado risk for the outer band. Which, will this even have an outer band by then? So it will have an outer band once again. Ooh, yeah, right here, before it makes landfall. Looks like Sunday we will have an outer band. This will definitely be the highest tornado threat ever. Not ever recorded, but at least for Texas. For this tornado. This is definitely multicellular. So it looks like Louisiana might avoid this. But this multicellular event will go on throughout the day. This may hit Louisiana. Yeah, the severe weather threat will be most likely on the western side of this hurricane. They would die off, and it potentially still be a flooding threat for Oklahoma. Now, if we look at Windy, we love Windy. Windy has been great. The only thing is, Windy does change. Windy does change its forecast a lot, but normally it's very accurate. So this is gonna give like a more than likely an accurate area of where this is gonna go, and all models are pointing to this being in Corpus Christi. So I think the track line might stay where it is. So if we're talking about storm surge, so starting around maybe 12 a.m. Monday, we could potentially see once in the pink shaded areas, the magenta shaded areas, potentially for some storm surge impacts. This is way before it makes landfall once again, and it should make landfall around maybe 1 second. It should make landfall around maybe 8 a.m. Alright, I'm back, everybody. This landfall maybe around 7, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. This is when we're going to really see the storm surge impacts going on. Storm surge impacts will happen even after landfall. And I do have to say, once again, I do want to say maybe if I should zoom in a little bit. Look over here. When it makes landfall, it's going to be near a lot of watery areas. Maybe a little bit of land, but then water. And you can see lakes and rivers are around. So at least, once this does, make landfall, it will start to decrease immediately because that's just how hurricanes, tropical storms, tropical systems work. But I don't think it's going to be increasing at not at a rapid rate. It will increase a rapid rate a bit more northern, like maybe up here, maybe a bit more down here, maybe even more south. From this, maybe I should move it a bit more south. Yeah, something like this maybe. We may see potentially a slow decrease because of all the moisture. Look at all the lakes there, and just everything is kind of pointing to maybe a slow decreasing storm. But then after this, maybe up until here and over, we are probably going to see a bit more of a faster decreasing rate. I'll be back in a little bit. I do have to make one phone call. Phone call to a family member. Because a family member that does live in the Texas area. So they obviously want to know. They don't really know how YouTube works, kind of. So they obviously do want to know. So I will probably have. So you may see me move my screen around a little bit. Also, that's why I had to mute, because my mom asked me to. But you may see me move my screen around because I'm probably just going to be talking to her about it I'm also looking at so I can relay information. Family is first, so I should have done it before the stream, to be honest, but the 5 p.m. advisory just came out. So, well, it really just came out. It came out 44 minutes ago, but yeah, so 1 second. It's not going to be fast. Well, it might be fast. Okay, and my phone is dead. So, I mean, I could jump my iPad, but I'm streaming on my iPad. I want to continue to stream. So, we'll wait for that phone to turn back on. Everywhere else in the tropics are pretty cool right now. We do have, once again, it's funny. When Beryl first came to be as like a 20%, I knew it was going to happen because I saw there was zonal flow in it near this area. And I saw these little kind of looks like a bump. And those bumps are what generates tropical waves, what can generate these tropical systems. So that's why I said I kept sawing indications of it. I kept sawing little spinnies making landfall. That makes landfall. It's not even a pressure system, but I knew at least 1 or 2 of those, which it was about to be 2, but the invest one was like a higher percent chance of forming, but then it like decreased. But I knew one of those beryl, it can be beryl. And I was like, I knew this was going to happen. I never knew it was going to actually make a Category 5. I never knew. I thought bare minimum it was going to be a Cat 3. Bare minimum. I never thought it was going to be a Category 4. And I definitely never thought it was going to be Category 5. This could be the first. This could be the last Category 5 of the year. I see this because it's definitely possible it can't be. But even though we are expecting a major hurricane season this season, but Category 5s and technically 4s, are, especially 5s, they're just rare. They're rare. You don't see that a lot, especially with fast-moving hurricanes. So that's why I think we may see a few more Cat 4s this year, maybe at least 1 or 2. Bare maximum, maybe 3 more. I don't know. That's already cutting it too much. Category 5s, I see the appeal where another one could happen. But I think this is probably going to be our last Category 5 of the year. Personally. That's my personal forecast. It's going to be the last Cat 5 of the year. And I hope that. I hope it's the last Category 4 of the year. I hope it's the last Cat 3 of the year. I hope it's the last hurricane. Well, I hope there is more hurricanes in the Atlantic. I hope there is more systems that are not... I hope there is more systems that are not hitting land. Like, it'd be... Like this was a nice Category... It was a nice Category 5. When it was Category 5, it was out in the ocean. It was a nice one. When the systems hit land, I don't like it. So yes, I would like there to be hurricanes in the Atlantic, or in the Pacific, or in the Gulf that are not affecting land, or not even not projected, or at the moment to hit land. That's when the hurricanes are the best for me. That's when I know. But see, I'm doing this because it's crucial. It's crucial information. Crucial information to broadcast it when it's going on land. But also right now, by the way, I'm going to go back to my radar. It's the app called, not actually my radar, but the app called my radar. We're going to look at the wind speed again. We're going to take a gander. Okay, reset. See where it is right now. It still looks like it's still hanging. It's maybe a bit more northwest of Progresso. It is moving. It's moving a bit more slowly now, so. Let's check if there's any more tornado warnings. There's no more tornado warnings. We're kind of seeing maybe a bit more of a multicellular event. So this is becoming a bit more damaging wind prone. There is some rotation to be worried about. There is a little bit of a hook right here, so maybe Beaverton, Billings, and maybe Sterling, Mount Forest, Standish. Beware for possibly a tornado warning with this multicellular event, but this is turning into mainly a hail and wind event. Also, I do want to do a little bit of a check. I promised I would do this. We're going to check the radar a bit. We're going to see the radar right now. Huh. So we're seeing some kind of clearing, like, in the middle. Could that be an eye? No, I don't think, because it's a bit more over here. Low pressure. But we are seeing this little area kind of build up. So I don't think it's going to be an eye. So we are still seeing definitely some, the flooding risk still progress. But this is currently what the radar is projected to look like. It's a bit more higher filter. So like the areas like here, maybe you could experience a bit more like low end. This goes a bit more overboard. But you know, you have to. So this is what projectedly the rain looks like right now. I'm still tired, guys. I have not gone to sleep. Did I go to sleep? I think. No, wait. I think I may have, when I was gone, took a very quick nap. But I'm still kind of tired because I'm probably not going to be able to sleep this weekend. So, you know. After this, I should be live. I don't know how long I should be live for. It's 2 a.m. We are seeing, whoa, hold your horses. We are seeing a convective burst really outside of this. 1 second. Thank you, high definition. But I need to see this 1 second. I really do not hope this is what. Okay, where is this? Where's this? But northwest of Meridia. Northwest of Meridia. Northwest of, okay. Well, we are seeing a bit of a disturbance in the zonal flow. You can see a little bit of a disturbance in the zonal flow. Where that disturbance is something building. That's a bit more isolated from the storm. I don't think this is anything, but that's why I was kind of concerned. I was like hoping that this did not become, because knowing 2024, it was very possible something could like break off of the hurricane and try to form itself. We have 100 alerts. 100 severe weather events going on. Well, this is it's interesting that we are seeing it like a lone thing convectively burst, which means the storm's kind of building around it. It's something that it's kind of disconnected from it. You can see even in the low level clouds, like the grayish clouds, it looks like two little systems. It's kind of disconnected from it. So it's a bit, maybe, it's a bit concerning. But there is no rotation. There is a little bit of a disturbance. So there's kind of a breakup in the zonal flow a little bit. That can be, that's always a first signature. But there is no rotation. But there is something going on within the winds. I want to check windy. It's about 6 p.m. Do want to make sure there's no disturbances. See there? Oh, yeah. There is a little bit of a that disturbance looks like it's gonna stay, but I don't think it's gonna be anything. So look at the tropics. There's nothing cooking. Looks like maybe Tuesday to Wednesday there might be a broad area of something possibly trying to cook up.